parents of that program tell me they were shocked to get this letter in February. This program pulls all of the deaf and hard of hearing students from around the region together to be educated in one spot in Central Point. That's been the way it's been for 40 years, and that's how a lot of those parents like it. And one Southern Oregon University professor is very familiar with the program. Today I sat down with him and he talked to me a little bit about how devastating this could be.
Learning ASL is amazing.
It's fair to call Steve Wasserman an expert on all things deaf, hard of hearing, and American Sign Language.
It is a very small community, but it's still there, it's still strong.
He knows the program for deaf and hard of hearing well, and he's not happy with the talk of splitting up the already small group.
What they don't realize is that it's going to be devastating for the deaf children.
The letter from the district says this coming school year, deaf students who live in Medford will stay in Medford to get their education. It says if a student is transitioning between schools, like from elementary to middle school, they will move to Medford. But if a student isn't moving from school to school, they have the option of staying where they are through the highest grade.
Why are we taking that small group of kids and splitting it apart?
Mike Nilitz is upset and frustrated. His daughter is a kindergartner in the program. He says it's hard enough for her to make personal connections. Splitting up the group means less friends for her and less people she can communicate with. He's not alone. Lauren White wants answers too.
It doesn't make sense.
Her son Bauer is a kindergartner with Nilitz's daughter.
He only has 9 people that speak his language.
Both parents tell me many others want to know why they weren't involved in a decision this big.
It's been a top-down process. The school district has said, here's what's best for your kids. We know what's best. We will tell you what's best for your child.
He says parents have asked multiple times for meetings and communication, but that hasn't happened. Wasserman says it's important to keep in mind deaf people have a history of horrible oppression.
We've had hearing people who have been telling deaf people what's good for them.
He says just like the situation with the Medford School District, hearing people should be coming to deaf people with the question,
what is the best thing?
Those parents tell me what they really want is for the district to wait a year before making any big decisions. And what they want more than anything is to be involved in those decisions. Now today, the district tells me special education leaders did discuss this issue at a meeting. The district plans on sending out a letter to parents tomorrow, working on getting some better communication going on with those changes. Reporting live in Medford, Emma Balkenbush, News Watch 12.